think the thing that I like the best is the river. And I like the sounds, the birds and the quietness. I like the sky. And I like being able to see all of those things. It's just about perfect.
The Llano River is one of those wild places that's hidden away where roads don't go, where nature and beauty are your only close neighbors. The Llano begins its journey out in West Texas and winds its way southeastward, bringing with it crystal clear water, abundant wildlife, and all the majesty of the hill country, right to Raye Carrington's backyard. Beautiful place to stand here and look at the river. All right.
Yes, it is. It's gorgeous.
It looks still, but I guess it's got to be moving. Huh?
There's a great deal of current.
Raye was so taken by the beauty of the Llano, she decided it just wasn't fair to keep all this to herself. So Raye built a cabin, and then two, and then a few more. Suddenly, she found herself the proprietor of one of the most peaceful bed and breakfast getaways in the state.
We serve breakfast at 8:30 every morning. We squeeze fresh orange juice, and it's kind of a country breakfast. It's a very nice, large breakfast.
Real breakfast.
A real breakfast, serious breakfast.
Why do you think people are looking to get out to places like this these days, to get out of the cities?
Well, I don't know. I think they're looking for again, something that they remembered as a child, maybe, that they had that was easy. And then they lose it. We all get too busy. I lived in the city for 30 years before I came here. What we need to do in order to make the rod work is we need to force a bend into the rod.
There's something for everyone at Raye's place here on the Llano. A home-cooked breakfast, quaint accommodations, and one more thing, fly fishing.
You know, if you have a bow and an arrow and you don't bend the bow, the arrow's not going anywhere. So that's kind of the same thing with the fly rod.
Yep, you can learn the art and science of fly fishing right here from Raye Carrington herself. See, Raye is a certified fly fishing instructor, and next to the Llano, there is nothing that stirs her soul more than casting a fly.
The first thing we do, this first introduction, is about learning how to cast and learning how to manage line.
Now, fly fishing is something you don't just walk out there and just start doing it. Somebody's really got to tell you about this. You've got to know what you're doing to start fly fishing, don't you?
You do. You need to understand how to move the line through the air and how to get it going and how to present a fly to the fish. And you need to understand a little bit about the equipment. It's different from a spinning rod. So it takes a little practice. Great. Hand up higher. Good girl.
Somebody once told me that fly fishing is to fishing what dressage is to horsemanship. It's finesse.
It is about finesse. It isn't about muscle. It's about finesse, and that's why I tell people that the playing field is very level for men and women, because women can do this just as well as men can. I am passionate about fishing, and I'm passionate about this place. This was the smartest thing I've ever done in my whole life, was to take the jump and move out here and start this. It's been a wonderful experience for me. I have a neighbor who we talk about how much we love this place, and he says I get homesick when I go to town. So
and town is just Mason, 10 miles up the road,
yeah.
Not the big city.
Right.
It's called Raye Carrington on the Llano River. It's a place that's off the beaten path, where you can take in the clean morning air and enjoy the pristine clarity of the Llano. There are places like this scattered across the Lone Star State, but not many that are on the map. Raye Carrington wants you to come share in her little piece of wilderness, maybe learn to cast a fly. But here, well, just doing nothing is time well spent.
You can expect to find something, I hope. Find yourself and reconnect with nature, because it's a big part of what's going on out here. And you can expect to connect with water. You can expect to be a part of the river, be in the water, and enjoy it whether you swim or fish. It's a wonderful river.